ladies and gentlemen, we are just 5 minutes from the start. 5 minutes from the start of the Alexian Brothers Fitness for America Sports Festival here in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. We are so excited you guys are here today. I cannot tell you how happy we are.
Let's count it down, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Mayor Bill McLeod of Hoffman Estates, and I want to welcome you all to the beautiful AT&T campus in Hoffman Estates. I want to thank AT&T and Inland for allowing the use for this event. Also, I'd like to thank Alexian Healthcare Network. They're a very generous sponsor of this event.
We have gotten bigger and better and bigger and better with each year that we've supported the event, and we will continue to do so, especially now with our Women and Children's Hospital. Supporting an event like this that promotes wellness and health in the community is just the right thing to do. So we hope that they continue to want us as a partner because it's fabulous and we love to support this event.
Thank you all for coming out to the Alexian Brothers Fitness for America Sports Festival. We are so excited to have everybody here. When it came to the inline events, the roads were dry.
It was great. It
was awesome. The pavement was dry after the big storms last night, and everything was marked out really well. And the skate packs, the pace lines were identifying hazards as we approached them.
Everything was perfect. Couldn't ask for anything more there.
It was a good race. It was very tactical.
It's a challenging course, but it is a fun course.
There was a lot of sprinting, a lot of on and off. You know, pace was a little slower than normal, but you know, because it was a tactical race. You know, and you take what the race gives you. So it was okay. It went pretty well.
The hills were a little rough, but I had a good time.
It's fun. Yeah, it's really hard. The hills are really tough, but it's fun.
It's an inline speed skate. It's a marathon, which I love.
Exhausting.
I liked it. It's fun.
It was great. The course was good. The weather was fantastic. And the competition was just right for me.
It's good. It's tough. There's a lot of hills, but it's fun.
Gives you a chance to play the games and be in the mix.
It was a great race. We had two good packs in the elite 50-plus age group, and was a battle right to the end, a sprint at the finish.
The course wasn't bad. I haven't done a lot of marathons. There was a few rough spots, but all in all, pretty good.
You know, I wish I'd done better. All of us do. But I had a great time. The weather turned out real nice. It rained like heck last night, but it dried out by today. I tried to keep low and keep rolling, and that's what I did.
It's really a great thing to do. I do it with my daughter every year. We're about 30 seconds from each other, usually. Anywhere between a minute and 30 seconds from each other, usually.
It was a good challenge.
It was tough. It was really fun though. All the ladies worked together, so it was a really enjoyable race.
There's really only a handful of these kinds of events that are easily accessible. I'm from Michigan, so I go to Duluth, Minneapolis, Chicago. Those are really the most, maybe go to Apostle Island, which is in northern Wisconsin.
We just always come in here for the Chicago Marathon after Nationals. Didn't make it there this year though, but we really love this race. It's always so well put together.
Well, this is the one that's the second biggest in the U.S.
My dad travels around the country to do them, so I have to come along, so I do them.
It's her first race, and she had a great time, and so did I. We'll probably be back.
The largest one is, 3 to 5 times bigger, in Duluth, So, but what's nice about this is because you travel to the event, it's nice that we can do a tour with the events on Saturday, so you can combine the two together rather than just being a simple single marathon.
There's a lot more turns, I would say, in this race, which is kind of fun. Keeps it interesting. Yeah, it was good. Great conditions. This is some of the best. I've been here several years, and this has been some of the best with the sun. It's a little humid and hot, but I'll take that over rain.
I think this is my 4th time. I just love it.
This is our 4th time doing this race, the half marathon.
This is my 4th, and we're trying to, pick off the big cities that have inline skate marathons.
We decided we wanted to come to this one this year. We pick one race a year that we travel out to, and Chicago was the winner this year, so ended up being a great time.
Oh, nice.
I really enjoyed it.
Chicago is a big one, and I've never been to this part of the country, and I'm glad I came.
Yeah, I've come down and done this race, I don't know, maybe 5 times or so. So it's a good time, a lot of fun. I ended up, I believe, 5th in my group.
I won the time trial in my age group. That's the 50+ guys. And I won the 10K in my age group, and today in the marathon I finished 4th overall.
I actually won this one.
I'm wearing a green bracelet in memory of my teammate Andy Koska. I miss you, Andy. He attended this one, and unfortunately he's not with us right now, but he's with us in spirit. So Andy, I think about you a lot and miss you at all these races.
We have family here, and Team Rainbow's here, who I come to train with then.
So it's a very nice race. You guys did a great job out here.
It's a very well run event, very precision, a lot of medals, a lot of support, a lot of volunteers out there making us safe. It's an excellent race.
I saw a lot of great friends. That's the thing I like about skating. I see all my friends from Virginia Beach, such as Bob Clare, John Schulte, Brian Oswald. So a lot of great people in this sport.
Good to see a lot of people that you've seen at other races, and we're real thankful that Pete puts on this race. We're real thankful for him.
This is a special event. Thanks to the Alexian brothers and Peter Starkowitz and all the Team Rainbow crew. Thank them for organizing this event.
We're out here at the Alexian Brothers Fitness for America Sports Festival. We're very excited. We're basically at the conclusion of a great weekend. We had yesterday the running events, today the inline events. Both days brought out a great spectrum of recreational all the way to top level talent. We had the elite runners yesterday, in which we brought in some really great talent from across the country, brought in some talent from Kenya. So we always know when you hear the word Kenyan, that means you're going to be a great, great runner. And they put up some great times on a very hilly course in the rain. Did a 1:06 finishing time for the half marathon. That's almost running 13 miles an hour, so that's unbelievable. Also, we saw a lot of the participants in recreation divisions like I alluded to. Awesome stuff happening there, getting the age group medals and things like that. The same thing happened today. We brought in, had some Colombian skaters here, Australian skaters, and of course, good old USA skaters. So again, attracted people from over 30 states. And I think about 4 or 5 different countries. So, just keeping right where we want to be with all that sorts of stuff. And we couldn't do it without Alexian Brothers, couldn't do it without Inland, and all the sponsors that really made this happen. So, it's a really great weekend, really great weather. We couldn't have asked for anything better.
We invite you to join us next year at the same event.
I'm Mayor Bill McLeod of Hoffman Estates, and I want to welcome you all to the beautiful AT&T campus in Hoffman Estates. I want to thank AT&T and Inland for allowing the use for this event. Also, I'd like to thank Alexian Healthcare Network. They're a very generous sponsor of this event to make sure they can go forward as it has in the past. I know you're getting anxious to run, so we'll keep this very short. I do want to introduce some of our local people who are here. We have Trustee Gary Palafis, Trustee Mike Gaeta, Trustee Gary Stanton, Trustee Anna Newell, and we have a designated charity that's going to benefit from this event this year, and it's the Children's Advocacy Center, which is located in Hoffman Estates. It serves the northwest and northern suburbs, and I'd like to introduce Bonnie right now to say a little bit about the CAC, and they can thank you for the help you're giving them too.
Hello everybody. As the mayor said, I'm Bonnie Fries. I'm happy to be the assistant director at the Children's Advocacy Center of North and Northwest Cook County. We are so grateful to be the charity chosen for such an amazing event. We love Fitness for America. We're so proud that you guys are out here tonight, and we're so happy to get your donations. I want to tell you where those donations are going to.
And we have a designated charity that's going to benefit from this event this year, and it's the Children's Advocacy Center, which is located in Hoffman Estates. It serves the northwest and northern suburbs, and I'd like to introduce Bonnie right now to say a little bit about the CAC, and they can thank you for the help you're giving them too.
Hello everybody. As the mayor said, I'm Bonnie Fries. I'm happy to be the assistant director at the Children's Advocacy Center of North and Northwest Cook County. We are so grateful to be the charity chosen for such an amazing event. We love Fitness for America. We're so proud that you guys are out here tonight, and we're so happy to get your donations. I want to tell you where those donations. So, all of you that donated to the Children's Advocacy Center, what we do right here in Hoffman Estates, we have satellite offices in Northbrook and in Streamwood. We are a healing place for abused children. So when children are brave enough to tell their story of abuse, they can come to our agency for free and get interviewing services with the police and DCFS helping out to do those investigations. We can do counseling for those kids and families, and we can also provide court advocacy, medical advocacy, all sorts of services to help those that have suffered for free. So we're really, 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 really thankful for you guys, for all your donations, because it's going straight to the children and their families that have suffered abuse. Thank you. So right now I want to introduce Erin Marin. She is the champion of Erin's Law, and she's going to tell you about herself and the great work that she does to help children.
Thank you, Bonnie. Who's ready to run? Woo-hoo! My name is Erin Marin, and I am the champion behind Erin's Law. Erin's Law requires, throughout the state of Illinois, child abuse prevention curriculum in all schools. This law wouldn't have been possible had I not been a child 15 years ago brought to the Children's Advocacy Center, where I found hope and healing. So as you go out there and run today, know that you're not just doing it because you love to run, but you're doing it because of the children you're going to help. Go, go, go!
All of you that donated to the Children's Advocacy Center, what we do right here in Hoffman Estates, we have satellite offices in Northbrook and in Streamwood. We are a healing place for abused children. So when children are brave enough to tell their story of abuse, they can come to our agency for free and get interviewing services with the police and DCFS helping out to do those investigations. We can do counseling for those kids and families, and we can also provide court advocacy, medical advocacy, all sorts of services to help those that have suffered for free. So we're really, 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 really thankful for you guys, for all your donations, because it's going straight to the children and their families that have suffered abuse. Thank you. So right now I want to introduce Erin Marin. She is the champion of Erin's Law, and she's going to tell you about herself and the great work that she does to help children.
Thank you, Bonnie. Who's ready to run? Woo-hoo! My name is Erin Erin Marin, and I am the champion behind Erin's Law. Erin's Law requires, throughout the state of Illinois, child abuse prevention curriculum in all schools. This law wouldn't have been possible had I not been a child 15 years ago brought to the Children's Advocacy Center, where I found hope and healing. So as you go out there and run today, know that you're not just doing it because you love to run, but you're doing it because of the children you're going to help. Go, go, go!
Part of Team Rainbow, which is Chicago's largest inline skate team, 23 years old. I mean, the team is. I'm 63.
How was the race this year?
It was really good. It was hot and sunny. We had good weather with all the rain that was happening last night. We were a little worried about it, but it was pretty good. Everything went as planned, I think. Had a good sprint at the end and good turnout, and I think everybody's pretty happy with it.
How was the turnout this year overall, do you think?
Overall, I think it was a little less than last year. Not 100% sure why, but it's a demanding course. It's a hard course, so that may scare a few people away, but there's plenty of shorter distances that people can do if they come out, and still a good time and still a sense of accomplishment when you complete it.
How was the course this year after that downpour last night?
The course was fine. There was no water. There was one or two places where it was just a little damp. That's the pros. Those guys fly 30 plus miles an hour when they're coming across that finish line. Some of those guys there's guys there that are world champions. It's quite an elite group. I finished 4th overall in the advanced category, first in my age group, and very satisfied with that. All right, thank you very much. When buying rollerblades, it's always good to stick with some of the big manufacturers, Rollerblade or K2. The difference in prices basically have a lot to do with the amount of energy it takes to keep them rolling and the comfort of the actual skating experience. More expensive skates have higher rebound wheels and bigger wheels, which go over cracks a lot easier and smoother, and also maintain the roll. This would be a nice beginning type of skate. This is made by K2. It has 80mm wheels, a brake that's removable, can be put on either foot. Very comfortable, made for a nice beginning experience. Smaller wheels keep you lower to the ground, which gives you a lower center of gravity, which makes learning and skating easier. As skates get better, this is a rollerblade. This is sort of a middle price skate, kind of in the $200 to $250 range. The wheels are going to be bigger, 90mm wheels. The frames are made out of aluminum to make them stiffer. which gives a better power transfer of the energy that you're trying to use. The boots are more comfortable, they're heat sensitive, so as they warm up they mold around your foot and will take you to the next level. They also have frames that are adjustable so that you can move them and have them directly under your own center of balance, which can make a big difference when skating. And then the next step, this is a cross training skate, which is top of the line. These are going to cost anywhere from $300 to $400. They have much bigger wheels. They're meant for speed skating. The boot is cut shorter. It's made for more maneuverability in the ankle, which helps when you're trying to speed skate. Higher grade bearings, and these will take you a lot faster. The next step over that is a true carbon fiber speed skating boot. The next step is going into true speed skates, which mostly for competitive skaters or those doing long distance skating and really want the state of the art. These are carbon fiber boots that you heat mold, and they mold to your foot to give you a custom fit. The frames are made out of very high-grade, lightweight aircraft aluminum to be very stiff and very lightweight. And again, the wheels are the maximum size, which is 110 millimeters, and the bearings are very high-grade bearings. A pair of skates like this can run up to $2,000 for state-of-the-art. True speed skates begin around $300, and they take a little different technique because they have much less support and take a little higher quality skater to be able to handle and manage them.
If people are interested in contacting you for skates, how do they find you?
You can contact me at an email. It's skaterkale@aol.com, or you can go to our team website, which is Team Rainbow, and they can contact me through there.
How do you spell Skater Kale?
Skater Kale is SKATERCALE at AOL.com. And Team Rainbow is TEAMRAINBO, no W. That's the website. And there's some different products listed there, so I'd probably recommend you go there.
And do you have locations?
I sell mostly through the mail. I have a small shop near my home. Mostly I do it through the mail, or I meet people at different places.
I don't know what my time was. There was no clock
I don't know what
to
my
see.
time
I
was. There was no clock to see.
You know,
I
a
was
split
hoping to
time
see,
each time through.
you know, a split
no
time
clock,
each time through.
That
No
didn't worry
clock,
about
so
it. Kept going. That didn't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, there could have been a little bit more water at the start to carry along with you, but this is my 4th or 5th time I've run this, so it's pretty much as to be expected. You know, everybody's challenged by the hills a little bit, and you know, we get new surprises each year. Once in a while, you'll see a little bit more road repair or a little less road repair, but that's part of the game, you know.
Couldn't make the trip, and I'm on vacation, so I was able to drive up here from Toronto.
How was the course this year?
It's the weather. Winter has affected the course a little bumpier, a few more tar snakes, but the weather is really good. It's a lot better today. Yesterday we did the tour and we had the time trial and the 10K race. So the course is a little bit bumpier, but overall it's good. The temperature much better today, so compared to yesterday.
What did you think about the course?
The course could use some work. The tar snakes on the backside, really tricky to get caught in them, and it's pretty dangerous.
What was it on the backside?
Tar snakes.
Tar snakes, the long tar ribbons. You know, if to seal up the cracks, they put the long tar ribbons down. If they're going across the road and you cross them over the short way, it's okay. But if you catch a long one, you catch it along the long way, it can lock your skate up and flip you over. So you have to be really, really careful with tar snakes. So it's a lot of it's when you're in the pace lines, you have to trust your leader.
Yeah,
that the leader's going to take you in the right direction.
Right, you can't see them if the leader doesn't call it out, then you're kind of on your own. That's where it makes it a little dangerous. You have to have a good leader who points out the tar snakes and any stones or potholes that pop up. So
you know, and directs you away from them. I mean, skating in a pace line. You know, if you're back even a few places, you're almost blind. You know, so you really have to trust what's going on in front of you. I mean, you can peek around a little bit, but most of the time you just see the back of the person that's in front of you, and you have to trust your leader. You know, the leader of the line to do the right thing and keep you safe.
Where are you guys from?
Germany.
From Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
How was the course?
It was bumpy, and a lot of tar snakes and potholes and stuff like that. Not the greatest, but it was still good though.
Check it out. If your result is incorrect, we must come and change it out because we're finalizing the tour results at the moment.
You finished?
Yeah.
You got it in there?
Yeah.
Finish is a finish.
Finish.
Okay. If there are other people thinking coming out next year, what would you say to them?
Just come out and have fun and do your best, and I don't know.
There are a lot of what we call tar snakes this year and some holes, and so we're hoping that we can maybe get a different course maybe, but we're very thankful for the race.
How'd you do this year?
I did fine.
Finish is a finish.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you say to people who are out there thinking about maybe coming next year?
I would say skating is a really great activity. I was just talking to a skater who had a heart attack like 3 years ago, and he was out here today. He lost 100 pounds, and I think a lot of it's due to skating.